Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly Connect. In this video, we are going to learn how to automate Shopify blogs with Google Sheets and OpenAI. I want that whenever I will add a new title in my Google Sheets, automatically on that same title, the content should be generated by using OpenAI, and then the same content should be automatically posted on my Shopify store in the form of a new blog. So how we are going to automate this entire process? For this, we will have to integrate all these applications, and that we are going to do with the help of an amazing automation and integration software, Pabbly Connect. Now here we have Google Sheets in our trigger, OpenAI and Shopify in our action. So we are going to connect all of them by using Pabbly Connect in order to automate this entire process. And to learn this entire automation step by step, let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn that how can we automatically generate blogs for our Shopify store by using OpenAI. Now, let's suppose this is the spreadsheet which I have created for Shopify blogs, and now I want that as soon as I will add a new title in this particular spreadsheet, automatically a content for a blog should be generated for that same title by using OpenAI, and then the same blog should be automatically posted on my Shopify store. In order to automate this process, we are going to set up a simple integration between Google Sheets, OpenAI and Shopify. And that we are going to do with the help of an amazing automation and integration software, Pabbly Connect. So this is the homepage of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach directly by typing pabbly.com/connect, this URL in our browser. Once we will reach on this homepage, we can find two options over here, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, you can directly click on sign in. But if you are a new user, you have to click on sign up for free button to create your free new account. And also when you will create your account, you will get 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations without any coding or programming skills. As an existing user, I'm directly clicking on sign in. And this is the all apps section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And it has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now on this dashboard, we can find all our workflows which we have created, and we can also create folders here to save the workflows. As you can find, I have two folders here. In this test integrations folder, I have saved a lot of workflows. In the same manner, by creating multiple folders, you can save your workflows on the dashboard accordingly. Now to create a new workflow, we have to click on this create workflow option given on right corner with blue color. So let's do that. And here a dialog box will appear in front of us. It is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let us provide a name over here. Create Shopify blogs from Google Sheets with OpenAI. And now after giving the name, we can also select the folder in which we want to save the workflow. So from the drop down, I'm going to select this test integrations folder and we will click on create. As we do that, we can find that two windows are open in front of us, trigger and action. What are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the two main concepts on which the entire automation runs. Here the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. Whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can have multiple actions as we want. Now let's suppose we are going to take Google Sheets in our trigger, and then we are going to take OpenAI in our action, and we want that as soon as we will add a new title in Google Sheets in the form of a new row, automatically by using that response, content should be generated for Shopify blogs by using OpenAI for that same title. Here we can find that our action is the response towards our trigger, because when the trigger happens, that means when we are adding the title in Google Sheets, then only the content is generated from OpenAI, otherwise not. Okay, now after understanding this concept, let's start creating this workflow step by step. First of all, we will select our trigger application over here, and that is going to be Google Sheets. So let's select Google Sheets. And the next thing which we have to do is we have to select the trigger event. Now what is trigger event? Trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to start. So we will simply select new or updated spreadsheet row as our trigger event, as we want that whenever we are going to add a new title in our Google Sheets in the form of a new row, then the workflow should get triggered. So here we can find that a webhook URL is provided to us along with some instructions. So we need to follow these instructions step by step in order to connect our Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. And that we are going to do with the help of this webhook URL, which is going to act as a bridge for sending the data from Google Sheets towards Pabbly Connect. So let us first of all copy this webhook URL, and then I'm going to take you towards the Google Sheets. Okay. So this is another spreadsheet which I have prepared for this workflow, and it also contains two columns, column A and column B, for date and the title. And now I want that as soon as I will add a new row in this particular spreadsheet along with a date and a new title, then automatically the content for that title should be generated with OpenAI, and then automatically the same content should be posted in the form of a new blog on my Shopify store. Okay, first of all, we will connect the spreadsheet with Pabbly Connect with the help of this extensions option. So let's select this extensions option, and then we have to click on add-ons. When we will click on get add-ons, it will take us towards Google Workspace Marketplace. Now here we need to search for Pabbly Connect Webhooks. Let's do that. And basically Pabbly Connect Webhooks is the add-on which we need to install in Google Sheets. As you can find that I've already installed the add-on, so we'll simply cross it. And once you will install the add-on, you need to refresh the page so that you can find the option of Pabbly Connect Webhooks under extensions. Okay, now we will go towards initial setup. And basically, in order to connect our spreadsheet with Pabbly Connect, we need to do an initial setup in which we have to provide two details, webhook URL and trigger column. So first of all, let us paste the webhook URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect, and the next thing is the trigger column. Now, what is trigger column? The concept of trigger column says that whenever the data will be entered up till this column, the workflow is going to start. Okay, so here in the background, you can find that I have two columns in the spreadsheet, column A and column B. So my trigger column here will be column B, because I want that as soon as I will add the data in the spreadsheet up till column B, automatically the response should be captured in Pabbly Connect and the workflow should get trigger. Okay, so here I'm simply going to enter column B. Okay, so in whatever column in the spreadsheet you want that as soon as the data will be entered, the response should be captured in Pabbly Connect, that column will be your trigger column. Okay, now after entering both the details, let us click on the send test button to send the test response towards Pabbly Connect. And here our test data is sent successfully. So let's submit it, and our setup is configured. So let's cross this and we will move towards Pabbly Connect. And here we can find that yes, we have already received the response of the Google Sheets. Okay, here in the response we have received all the details, trigger column, that is column B, title, new fashion mindset, spreadsheet name, spreadsheet ID, sheet name, sheet ID, row index, and the date. Okay, so because we have received the response, that means our integration between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect is successful. Now we have to do one more thing. We will go back towards Google Sheets, we will go back towards extensions, Pabbly Connect Webhooks, and this time we need to click on this send on event. Now as we have done that, we have made sure that whenever we are going to add a new row in this particular spreadsheet up till trigger column, automatically the data will be keep on sending towards Pabbly Connect. Okay, so in order to automate the entire process, we have clicked on send on event button. Okay, now we will go back towards Pabbly Connect and we will move towards our next action step. Now here our objective is to generate blog content for this particular title which we have received from Google Sheets. So we are going to connect OpenAI for that with Pabbly Connect. Okay, so first of all, let us select our action application as OpenAI. And now we will select our action event. So in our action event, we will simply select generate content as we want to generate the content for blogs. Let's click on connect. And here we have two options, add new connection or select existing connection. So if you want to create a new connection with OpenAI account, you have to click on this add new connection button, and then you have to provide the token. Now from where you are going to find this token? For that, first of all, you need to log into your OpenAI application, and then you have to click on this hyperlink. It is going to take you towards API key page of your OpenAI account, and there you can generate a new key and paste it over here. Okay, now because I have already built the connection with my OpenAI account, therefore I'm going to select existing connection only. We will click on save, and here my OpenAI account is successfully connected with Pabbly Connect. After building the connection, here we need to enter the details in these fields. So let's start entering the details one by one. First of all, it is asking us to select the model, by using what AI model you want to generate the content. So here we have several options. I'm going to select this text the Vinci 003 model because it is most capable and most used model of ChatGPT 3 series. Okay, so let's select it. The next is the prompt. Now this is very important step. Prompt is the command which you need to give to OpenAI that what we want OpenAI to do for us. Okay, so basically here our objective is to generate content by using OpenAI. So what prompt we are going to give? Here I'm going to enter generate a blog on. So whatever you want OpenAI to do for you, you have to enter that command in the form of the prompt. So here I have entered generate a blog on, and now what we are going to do, we will simply enter the title on which we want to generate the content. So we have already received the title of the blog from Google Sheets response. We will simply map that same title over here. Now what is mapping? Mapping is inserting data from previous step. Here our previous step is given. We will simply select that and it will be mapped. Now when we have mapped this title, it has become dynamic now and it is going to change with each and every response. So whenever we are going to add a new row along with a new title in our Google Sheets, automatically the title here is going to be replaced with a new title, okay? But whatever data we have entered manually is going to be same each time because it has become static. So this generate a blog on prompt is going to be same, but the title every time is going to be replaced. So every time automatically whenever we are going to add a new title in Google Sheets, a blog will be generated by using OpenAI for that same title, okay? So after entering the prompt, we will move further. The next it is asking us is the maximum tokens. Okay, this means the maximum number of words, that is word limits, which you want to use for generating the content. Here the default value is 256 and maximum number which we can enter over here is 2048. So I'm simply going to enter, let's say 300. I want to generate a blog within 300 words, okay? The next is sampling type. So here we have two options, temperature sampling and nucleus sampling. So I'm simply going to select temperature sampling as it is default. And now we have to provide the value for the sampling which we have selected. Now, temperature controls the amount of randomness in our content. So here we have to provide a range for the sample that is between 0 to 1. If you are going to select 0, your content will be repetitive. But if you are going to select 1, your content will be random. And the default value here is 0.7. So I'm going to enter 0.7 over here. The next is presence penalty. It increases the chance of involving new topics in the content. So here also we need to provide the range, and the range is between -2 to +2, and the default value is 0. So I'm simply going to enter 0 over here. The next is frequency penalty. This decreases the chance of involving same terms and same words in the content. It also contains the range of -2 to +2, and the default value is 0. Okay, so we have entered all the details. Now we will simply click on Save and Send Test Request button. And with this, we can find that we have received the response. Along with the response, we have also received the content. It's no secret that the world of fashion is constantly changing. So this is the blog which I have recently generated by using OpenAI for the title New Fashion Mindset. Okay. Now we are going to post this same content in the form of a blog on our Shopify store. Okay, so we will simply click on this Add Action Step button to connect Shopify with Pabbly Connect. And now we are going to connect Shopify over here. And now we are going to select our action application as Shopify. Let's select action event also. So in our action event, we will simply select create blog entry. Let's click on connect, and now we will click on add new connection to build a new connection with Shopify account. Okay. If you already have an existing connection, you can also go with that. Now here we need to provide two details. So first of all, let us enter the subdomain. Okay. Now from where we are going to find this subdomain, for that the instructions are provided to us here. Enter your Shopify store subdomain, example xyz.myshopify.com. If this is your URL, then the subdomain will be xyz. Okay. In order to find the subdomain, I'm going to take you towards my Shopify store. And this is the URL, and in the URL we can find that after https:// this is our subdomain. Okay, so I'm simply going to copy it and paste it here in Pabbly Connect. Done. In the same manner, you have to find your subdomain from the URL of your Shopify store, admin API access token. Now, once again, in order to find API access token, the instructions are provided to us here. We need to follow these instructions. So basically, in order to generate the API access token, we need to develop an app in Shopify account. Okay. So I am going to take you towards my Shopify account, and we will go towards settings. After coming on settings, here we can find the option of apps and sales channel in the left side. Let's select it. And now here we need to click on this develop app button. And now we are going to click on this create an app button to create a new app. And first of all, we need to provide a name to our app. So I'm going to enter a random name over here. Let's say blogs. Okay. Now we will click on create app button. And the app is created. Now we need to set up a configuration for our app. Basically, we need to provide permission to our application that what it can do. Okay, so we'll click on this configure admin API scopes. And here, because we have created this application for generating blogs, we will search for blogs over here. And here we need to provide the permission to the application for writing and reading the blogs. Okay, and after doing this, we will simply click on save. And as we have clicked on save, here we can find the option of install app. Let's click on it. And now we are going to install this application which we have recently developed. And as soon as we have installed that, here we can find that our API key is given. So we will click on this reveal token once and we will copy the token. Okay. Now we are going to go back towards Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. In the same manner, you have to generate your API access token by developing and installing a new application. Okay. Done. Let's click on save. And with this, our Shopify account is successfully connected with Pabbly Connect. Now we are going to post a blog on our Shopify account. Okay. First of all, let us select the type of blog which we want to generate. So here I'm going to generate the blogs on fashion. Okay, I have selected it. The next is the title of the blog. So we have already received the title of the blog from Google Sheets response. We will simply map that same title over here. This is the title, we have mapped it, and because we have mapped this title, it is going to be changed with each and every response. The next is the author name. So I want to keep the author name same every time. Therefore, I'm going to enter it manually. Let's say I'm going to enter the name of the author as Pabli. Okay, but in case if you want to change it each and every time, then you can also take it in the response. That means you can add the column of the author also in your Google Sheets and take it in the response so that you can map it. Okay, the next is the content. Okay, now we are simply going to map the content which we have recently generated by using OpenAI. And here are some other details. If you want, you can also attach an image along with this content by mapping or entering the URL of the image here in this field. Okay, now the next is the publish status. So if you want to publish this blog, then you have to turn this false into true. So we will select true over here as we need to publish the blog. And now we will simply click on save and send test request button. And we can find that we have received a response. In the response, we have also received the ID. So because we have received this ID, that means the blog is successfully published on our Shopify account. Let me take you towards my Shopify account and we will go back towards blog post section. Okay, and here we can find that a new blog is published over here just now, new fashion mindset. Let us open this blog. And here we can find that here is our blog. Okay, this means that our workflow is perfectly successful and we have successfully built an integration between Google Sheets, OpenAI and Shopify. And now whenever we are going to add a new title in this particular sheet, automatically on that same title, a content will be generated with OpenAI and then the same content will be automatically posted in the form of a new blog on our Shopify store. Okay, now let's check this workflow once again. Here I'm going to add a new row along with a new title. Let's say the new title will be the winter trend. Okay, and now as soon as I have added a new row along with the title in this particular spreadsheet up till trigger column, automatically the response will be captured in Pabli Connect and we will see that within seconds automatically a new blog will be published over here in my Shopify store. Okay, let's refresh this page. And yes, we can find that without any efforts, just now a new blog is published over here with the title as the winter trend. Let us open this. And we can find that a very beautiful content is here, winter is here, and with the season comes a whole new set of fashion trends. Okay, so this means that our workflow is perfectly running fine. We will go back towards Pabli Connect to summarize what we have done here in this workflow. So we have taken 3 simple steps, trigger and 2 actions. In trigger, we have taken Google Sheets and in action, we have taken OpenAI and Shopify. And we have connected both of them by using Pabli Connect in such a way that now whenever we are going to add a new title in our Google Sheets, automatically a content will be generated for that same title with OpenAI and then automatically the content will be posted in the form of a blog on our Shopify store. In the same manner, by using the same steps, you can very easily create this amazing automation and this will enable you to automatically generate blog content by using OpenAI and then posting the same blogs on your Shopify account without any manual efforts within minutes. So this was it in this video. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many other applications by using Pabli Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can directly reach out to us at support@pabli.com. If you want to ask any query, you can reach out to us at forum.pabli.com. And if you want to ask any pricing related issue, then you can directly reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful in any way, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also, please like our videos and subscribe our channel to learn more such automations.